All right, so it's three after. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, welcome to chair yoga. We're going to get centered. So please slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable. Uncrossing your legs, and you can just rest your hands in your lap. You can lean into the back of your chair and allowing your eyes to just close. And feel the feet on the floor. Feel your seat in your chair, the back leaning against the back of your chair, hands in your lap, clothing on your skin, the air on your skin, the hair on your skin. Notice the breath in your nostrils, the breath at your throat, the breath filling and emptying the lungs, and how that breath is moving your body, expanding and contracting. Inhale and exhale. Allowing that internal awareness to expand just a little bit further. What other sensation is available in your body? Down into the belly, legs, out into the arms and hands, up into the neck and head. And then notice how your mind is. Is it staying focused on the body or does it wander off somewhere else? If it does wander away, are you able to bring it back to this embodied awareness for just a few more rounds of breath? Feeling just a bit more centered, I'll ask you to begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. And allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the room, and go ahead and slide forward to the edge of your seat. Have your feet and knees about hip width apart, heels stacking underneath the knees, a nice stable stance, hopefully. Your arms resting down by your sides, and we'll start with some movement. Some shoulder movement, I meant. Of course, we'll do some movement. With your next inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and up, reaching up. Exhale, release the arms down. Let's just keep doing that. Inhale, reaching up, feeling extension of the shoulders, the sides of the body, through the arms. Exhale, releasing with control. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just a couple more. And exhale, release the arms down. Please interlace the fingers in front of you. Press the palms away from you as you straighten the arms and take the arms up and overhead. Good. With an inhale, press up through the palms. Big stretch, like you just woke up. Keeping the arms overhead, go ahead and relax the shoulders. You can bend the elbows a little bit. With the inhale, push up again, reach. Big length in the spine. Exhale, relax the shoulders and elbows. Again, inhale, pressing up. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Press up, inhale. And down one more time. Push up. And exhale, release the shoulders, release the hands and arms. Come down. Roll the shoulders back a few times and forward a few times. Good. So still creating length in the body, which is really good just to help kind of reverse the collapsed posture that we can get sometimes from sitting too much. I'll ask you to lift your left arm up and over. With the right hand, reach up and grab the left wrist and pull the arm upwards. And then with an inhale, pivot the rib cage, just the rib cage to the right, feeling more length on your left side. Breathing here. Good. Then inhale, come back up, release the arms down, roll the shoulders back, roll the shoulders forward. And then doing the other side, lift the right arm up and over. With the left hand, come up and grab the wrist and pull up. Good. And then with an inhale again, pivot just the rib cage to the left, creating length along the right side of your body. Let's breathe here. Good. Then inhale, come back up, release the arms down. If you want to, roll back, roll forward. Now turn sideways. You keep facing forward. We'll move into our spinal flexes. So hands on your thighs. Inhale, open the chest and look up. Exhale, round the upper back and look down. The movement happening from the mid back upwards. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, rounding the back again. And let's just keep going. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Just loosening up that area of the body, the chest, the upper back, around the shoulder blades. It's also a fun one because it also stretches the front of your neck or throat. Moving with your breath, the inhale opening you up, the exhale allowing you to round forward. We'll just go for a little bit longer. Start to feel some heat building in your upper body here. Three, two, and one. Come into the open position. Hold. Chest opening, head gently hanging backward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together powerfully. Good. And then around the upper back, look down. Feel the shoulder blades separate powerfully. And then come to a neutral spine and drop the shoulders down. All right, good job. I love that one. We do it almost in every class in some capacity, and just keep practicing that one. That's all I gotta say. So the next thing that we'll do is a little bit of twisting. So still sitting on the edge of your chair. With your inhale, reach the arms up. With your exhale, take your right arm forward, your left arm back, roll the left shoulder back, and look behind you. Inhale, unwind, lift the arms up, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the left, and just keep going from side to side at your own pace. Just keep moving with the breath. The inhale, lifting the arms up through center. Exhale, twisting to a side and rolling the back shoulder back further and looking behind you as far as you can as you twist. Just feeling that rotation in the spine. Just noticing what feels tight. For example, it might feel easier for the lower spine to twist Mostly because there's not really a lot of going on structurally down there, where the upper back tends to be tight. One, because it's just an area of the body that doesn't get a lot of movement, but also you have the rib cage branching off of it. So it's just a little, there's more in the way, if you will. Let's do a couple more times from side to side. But even with the rib cage being in the way, we can get a bit more mobility in the upper spine, with practice, of course. So go ahead and twist it in the first direction. So twisting to the left, rolling the left shoulder back, and stay. Your right hand can rest outside of your left thigh. You can even pull on the thigh a little bit if you'd like to. Feeling length in the spine, feeling the spine grow as you inhale. And exhale, rolling back a little bit further as you exhale. Good. Inhale, unwind, lift up. Side number two, twisting to the right. Your right shoulder rolling back. Your left hand to the outside of your right thigh if you'd like to. And again, looking behind you. Breathe, feeling length in the spine as you inhale, twisting deeper as you exhale. Good. Inhale, unwind, lift up. With your exhale, let's fold forward over the thighs for a moment, feeling a symmetrical stretch in the back of your body. And if it's too much for the hands and arms to hang to the floor, you can always bring them onto your thighs. Beautiful. With your inhale, please sit up. All right. So go ahead and take your left arm out to the side. And then go ahead and bring the arm across the body and arm parallel to the floor. With your right hand, reach up just above the elbow and give a tug, pulling the arm into your chest. Sit up a little bit taller here and breathe, especially into that space around your left shoulder. Good. Go ahead and release the arm down. And we'll do the other side. Right arm out. Exhale, take it across. Again, parallel to the floor. Left hand comes up just above the right elbow and give a pull in. And breathe here. Sit up tall. Keep breathing. Good. And release. Maybe rolling the shoulders back and forward a few times if you'd like to. And then we're going to do our deep shoulder stretch that we like to do. I assume you like to do it. We do it all the time here. Go ahead and lift the left arm up. Bend the elbow, hand behind your head. Right hand comes up and grabs the forearm or the elbow and just pulls a little bit more toward the center line of your body. Now your free hand behind you, the left hand in this case, bend the left elbow deeper, bring it closer to your spine, and then powerfully lift the chest. We're going to hang out here. Relax your jaw, relax the space behind your eyes. You might feel your belly soften. Staying here for about 30-ish seconds or so. So we're about halfway. Even when it's uncomfortable, we breathe with it. Good. So carefully allowing the left arm to unfurl next to you, feeling the release in your shoulder, the arm and hand. Good. All right. Let's do the other side. Right arm up, Bend the elbow, hand behind the head. Left hand comes up and grabs either the forearm or the elbow and just gives it a tug further toward the center. Bend your right elbow a bit more deeply so the hand comes closer to your spine, and then lift your chest. Good. Now breathe again here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax the eyes, your jaw, your abdomen. Anything else that can relax, relax it. I like to mention how this practice, this exercise, I should say, really shows the asymmetries in our bodies. We use our arms and hands a lot typically, and so we can tell quite definitively a difference in muscle development and tension and between arms. And so, also say if this is your dominant hand or arm, it probably feels more. So let's take just a couple more breaths into it. Good. And then again, don't drop it. Slowly let it unfurl, the right arm that is, and feel the release that comes with that. Got brand new shoulders. So one more time, please interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you, and take the arms straight up. Now keep facing forward, keep reaching up. I'm going to turn sideways because what we're going to do here is we're going to come into a back bend, but I want your lower back to stay where it's at. Instead, think about squeezing the shoulder blades together and turning the chest to look up. So the pinky edge of the hands go back, and that's what's causing the back bend. If you feel like you're throwing this into your lower back, you can think about shrugging or pulling your tailbone under slightly, pulling the navel back toward your spine, and then back bending. There's a lot going on here. Reach and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come up and release your arms on down. Good. So I'm going to keep facing sideways. You can keep facing forward as we go into our core exercise. So to warm up the belly and the lower back, or to further warm it up because we've been working it already. So go ahead and extend your arms forward, parallel to the floor, and turn your palms up. This externally rotates your shoulders, which makes it impossible for your shoulders to squeeze up. Good. Now you're going to try to keep your arms parallel to the floor, and then go ahead and lean back a little bit. Now, when you lean back, don't round the lower back. Instead, the belly and the chest pull forward. Good. And then sit up and just lean forward slightly, like you're trying to reach forward. And then lean back again, keeping the chest and belly lifting up. And then reach forward again and back again and forward again. We're just gonna do a few more of these, all right? Kind of just like rowing in a way. Nice strong back as you lean back. Nice strong back as you lean forward. 3, 2, and you guessed it. We're gonna hold this last one. Lean back, arms parallel to the floor. Feel the belly and chest lift forward, even if you don't go back as far. All right? Breathe. Relax your jaw and eyes. 3, 2, and 1. Come up, reach forward, and fold over the legs. Good. Again, the hands can come on the thighs here if you want to. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up to a seat. Oh, and feel sensation. Notice what's happening in your body here. Wonderful. So for the last exercise we'll do, we will stretch our forearms, one of our favorite ones to help with wrist and hand tension. So I'll be sideways. You can again keep facing forward, but go ahead and extend your right arm forward fingertips pointing toward the ceiling, and then externally rotate the hand so the fingers point more toward the floor. And then with your opposite hand, you're going to reach up at the base of your fingers and pull the hand toward you to a comfortable point. Like don't yank it to the point where you're in pain, but you do want to feel a stretch in the forearm here. Extending through the wrist, the right arm is parallel-ish to the floor. And we'll say for about 30 seconds total on this side. So again, you're about halfway. Good. And then bending the elbow, release down, feel sensation in the right hand and arm. And we're going to try to replicate that on the other side. So extending the left arm forward, externally rotate so the fingers point toward the ground. So externally rotate, reach up to the base of the fingers and give a tug, extending through the wrist here. Arm parallel to the floor. And of course, we breathe when we do this. Always breathing. Staying for about 10 more seconds. Deep breath in and exhale, release. Good. Feeling sensation. Now, if you've done this with me before, you'll remember that there's a second part to this, so we'll do that now. So extending your right hand forward again, right arm, full arm. Instead of externally rotating, just drop the fingers down this time. Holding up just above the fingers, go ahead and give a tug extending through the wrist. Again, about 30 seconds here. I'm not sure about you, but when I do this one, typically between the first exercise and this exercise, this one is more tender. It hurts more. So it's the back of the forearm for me. I'm not sure what it is for you, but just notice if there's a difference. You don't have to assign meaning to it. You can just be curious about it or bemused about it. 10 more seconds. And release. Good. All right, one more side. Go ahead and send the left arm forward, drop the fingers straight down, holding up at the base of the fingers. Just give a tug, extending through the wrist. And again, about 30 seconds here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Especially if it's uncomfortable, breathe and try to relax your jaw. 10 more seconds. Good. And then carefully release the left arm. And just as to help adjust from that, just go ahead and shake the hands around a little bit, the arms around a little bit. You can take them out to the side, you can keep them down, you can reach them up. Just shake it around, shake it around. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Feel the tingling in your arms and hands. Hopefully that helps to kind of, through circulation, just kind of move some of that discomfort, some of that tension out of the arms and hands. So we'll spend the rest of the time we have in a brief meditation. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable again. Letting your eyes close, feet flat on the floor, settle back in. And still present to that sensation in the body. Sometimes I talk about how we intentionally ground the awareness in the body, that we help to stop stress cycles of the mind. So by being aware of the body, you're not thinking about other things, at least not thinking about them as much. And one way to amplify this intention is to start to work with the breath in a specific way. And so I'd like you to be aware of the feeling of your breath at the back of your throat. And then gently constrict that space, the back of your throat, to make your breath audible. It'll sound like a soft snore or an ocean like sound. Making your breath audible. This helps to ground the mind because the mind is attracted to sound. So you're allowing that sound of the breath to entrance the mind. Audible inhale, audible exhale. Even after a minute or so, you might start to notice the mind being lulled. Just a couple more rounds. And as you complete this next audible exhale, you can relax the throat. No more sound. And feel your mind and body calm, steady, maybe even relaxed. And however much calm you've been able to cultivate through this practice today, take it with you back out into the world. So, with that intention, take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together and rub them together. And take the heated palms over your eyes, brushing over the top of your head, down your neck, bringing yourself gently back to the room around you.